Welcome, respected friends. One, we are inspired, dynamic, we are ready for working hard, and we are doing so. We have decided ourselves to be Adhyatmika Sadhakas. We have Shrotrutva in us very firm. We are the Jignasus, we are the Mumukshus. We are the Shishyas, we are the Bhaktas. We are in the required amount of Vairagya. We are fulfilled in our seva to the world through our dharma, and we also work hard in establishing the Sanatana Dharma through learning, practicing, talking about it. In these 11 things is our fulfillment of life as a human being. Other than that, our competition in the world to win anything of this world or indulge in any of the things in the world for a bhoga is suitable to the Rakshasas or the Pashus. Rakshasas fight for the supremacy with their egos. Pashus live life only for bhoga, that's it. They don't live life for any of these 11 things which we discussed. So, just to see what we are, what we can do. Majority may be living in this Kali Yuga in this worldly way only, but then they need not be our guides or inspiration. They are less informed or uninformed about the glorious things, spiritual things that can be achieved as a human being. How can they be the examples and prerana datas for us? It cannot be. For us, the prerana datas are our ancestors, our rishis, munis. Now, these 11 Vyaktitvas we strengthen in us through the blessings of Parabrahma Tattva, blessings of Ishvara, blessings of Mother Adi Parashakti, blessings of all the Devata Ganadhisthana, also the blessings, guidance of the Guru Tattva, the Guru Parambara, Swaguru, and our Acharyas. Not the least, Mother Shruti, Shruti Smriti Purana Itihas. Revel in these things as much as possible to begin with slowly outside, later on deeply inside. Finding our own that rhythm of tuning to these things continuously inside, outside only involving in those things and also to that much which is necessary, and there also using the intellect not to be lost in them, that we miss our spirituality. These cares we must take. Now, one of the thing for that is regular Shastra Adhyayana. That is what we have taken up. We are flooded with various inner outer experiences, responsibilities, duties, problems because of prarabdha. Even though we are going through that, one special thing you and I are doing to save ourselves is holding on to the support, the anchor of Shastra Adhyanam. Great. Then, through the Shastra Adhyayana, this side, when the knowledge starts becoming firm, there also the flood of prarabdha when gets reduced, complementing with each other with the flood of prarabdha over, therefore mind is peaceful. Knowledge of Shastras gained, therefore we have the vision in front. Combining these two in one of the very soon lives will be deeply, intensely involving only in this sadhana of swimming across this ocean of samsara. And definitely we come out safe, secured, reach to the shores, the other side The destination, the feet of the Lord, or the Atmanubhuti moksha. Let us have full faith in that. To achieve that alone, let us try our best to involve. We are in the study of the Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayan. Absolutely, this text is impossible for the people of this world or these times to study. That is why millions don't even know that such a text exists. Those who know it, not even name completely they know. Some one or two may be having an idea that it has six prakaranas, etc. That also vague. Very rare few selected. By choice, their own choice, Rama's choice, by gurus, that they have the inner willingness to study this text. The best example is in our own class we see. The Maha, great Satsanga Pandits also ran away from this class. Whoever they may be, they are not in the class, that's all. For whatever the reason. Keeping away all reasons, they can come. But not coming means there is no fortune for them. They are not lucky. Saying this, justifying this, they can be never attending the class or with conviction and commitment. Those who try, the Lord's blessings will be there. They can continue studying, listening. They can continue learning, getting inspired. We too will try our best as long as the Lord gives us the strength to study this glorious text. We are into first Vairagya Prakaranam, 18th Sarga, Kaya Jugupsa Varnanam. Sharira is taken for analysis and all the truths, facts about it naked, kept in front of us for our own scrutiny, for our own analysis, decide. You want to be identified with this and live in this world, slowly getting bound by all, or having this understanding of Kaya with that jugupsa, detachment with it, reserve your time, energy, and use it for the pursuit of the reality. Choice is yours. Rama is the one who is talking all this to us. He says, I have thought over all this so vehemently or so vividly, deeply, exhaustively. So, Lord Guru, I am not interested in any of these things. My this inner Viveka Marna Vairagya Sthiti is not understood by all these. They think something is wrong with me when I am not involved in the worldly things as I was earlier when I was living actively. These examples of Parikshit in Bhagavat, Arjuna in Gita, again Uddhava in Bhagavat, all disciples of Upanishads, and especially here, Rama himself as a disciple, great they are. They are really very lofty and inspiring कि बंदे को होना है तो ऐसा होना चाहिए और जो ऐसा है he will become qualified for moksha through bhakti jnana and yoga. बाकी सब चलो भटकते रहेंगे. They are great. May we also become like them. And as we really get inspired by this saintly sage like Shishyas only and start living like that, so many deep visions, secrets, understandings get done in our heart regarding the phenomena of the world, regarding so many mysterious things. Then we'll see what a deluded fellow. I was lost with this Dehatadhatmya in some objects and some people with some petty, paltry relativities and attachments and aversions and quarrels and expectations and disappointments and fightings and revenges. What a wretched life I was living. That realization will be so beautiful. If at all we get it as soon as possible. So may our effort of studying this Shastra, great Smriti Grantha given to us by Sri Valmiki Rishi, The Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana inspire us, empower us, enlighten us in this regard, in this aspect, in this path. May we be available for all the Krupa of all the Rishis and Paramatma. Let us continue the 18th Sarga. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओमापदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरमारुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः। शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम्। यद्वाक्यामृतपायिनां प्रतिपदं सत्यं सुधा नीरसा यद्वाक्यार्थविचारणादभिमतः स्वर्गोऽपि कारागृहं। यद्वाणी विशदात्मपूर्णमनसां तुच्छं जगत्तूलवत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। यस्यार्षं प्रथिता जगत्त्रयहिता सा वेदमाता परा यश्चक्रे तपसा वशे सुरगणान् अन्यत् शिश्रुक्षुर्जगतु तं बोधाम्बुनिधिं दवस्य मूढा अलङ्कारचिन्तामणिं विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। श्रुत्या ब्रह्मैव रामः प्रकटितमहिमा येन तस्मै वसिष्ठः यः सीतां ब्रह्मविद्यामिव सदसि पुनः सत्यशुद्धां किलादात् यद्वाणी मोहमूलं शमयति जगत् आनन्दसन्दोहदोग्ध्री तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिधीर्षर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैकिमोध श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनगुण प्राप्ति सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने निष्ठित अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरन्तर दिग्विजयार्थं राममन्दिरवत् सर्वमन्दिराणाम् अवाप्त्यर्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्य प्रकरणं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्र एवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे अनौपनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ अष्टादश सर्गः। श्रीराम उवाच Friends, we have seen yesterday shloka number 50-51. Just 10 more are left for us to do this sarga. What was said in 50th? The whole topic is Kaya Jugupsa Varnanam for the Vairagya from Dehatadatmya, so that all time energy wastage we were doing in involving in all these things is conserved, that is directed towards spiritual sadhanas and evolutions. From such a long time, such a text we are studying, see how slow is the progress in us in the understanding and conviction. That is the power of, terrible power of, the cyclonic power of, the tsunami power of the Kali Yuga. उसके अगेंस्ट हम कर रहे हैं, which is an impossible feat if it is done by only us exclusively. We are putting our effort with the full invocation of blessings of God and Guru. That is why, without getting totally flooded away or drowned away, we are sustained. ये जगत जो अभी चल रहा है इतना भयंकर भयानक, but still we are trying is grace of God Guru. It's because we are having Shraddha in them, surrender to them. Let us continue. So what is said? Nissara Sakalarambhaha. All the initiatives, Kaya Chapalavayavaha, of the individual who is staying in the body and identifying with it is doing all those Sakala Arambhaha Nissaraha. Not a true essence, deep, everlasting happiness to the core of art. They are not giving. Nissaraha. खोखला है वैसा. चपलवायवः कायाः सकलारंभाः निस्सारः. Okay, then rajo margena gacchantah. Rajo marga is the rajoguna of kama krodha marga. Rajo marga of the disturbance marga in the mind. The rajo marga in the shastriya bhasha is called as dhuma marga. The two paths, in Gita. Agnir Jyotirah Shuklaha Shanmasa Uttarayanam Tatra Priyata Gachanti Brahma Brahma Vidojanaha Dhumo Ratristata Krishna Shanmasa Dakshinayanam Tatra Chandravasam Jyoti Yogi Brahmi Nivartate. So, Rajo Margena Gachanti means going in the Dhuma Marga, where the lower worlds we go into because of doing things for the Sharira, in the doing of which, knowingly or unknowingly, so many not to be done things might be done by us. Then Drishyante na iha kenachitu. And then nobody can understand such people in which marga they go and they get lost. No, this thing needs little explanation. I won't take minutes together or hours together. Now, when there is a royal path or road, from where we are to the very healthy heavenly divine destination. Walk in that road. The moment we take the bylanes, for whatever the reason, where do we end up? Do we know that? वो कहाँ जाकर ले जाएगा? The best example is the Ghat road while we go to Badri Kedar. Oh, there is Badrinath, 10,000 feet high from the level of Samudra. Now you are at Rishikesh. with the turns and twists, no doubt, but the path is laid down. Just follow it. Do we reach or not? No little of left and right wrong turn we took. उधर तो खाई में गिर जाओगे, इधर तो पहाड़ है. In the same way, as a human beings, the Shastra prescribed dharma moksha margas when they are there. Instead of going in those marga, because of Rajoguna, when we go in any other marga, astray of the Artha Kamadi, here out of modesty, Lord Rama says, कि न दुष्यंते नहीं केनचित. ये बंदा कहाँ भटकेगा, किसी को दिखता ही नहीं. Out of modesty he is saying, but otherwise it is very clear. One will fall only victim to so many the inhuman activities, deciding for himself nothing but the naraka dukkha lokas. Be careful about your own life's actions every moment and not to do those which definitely take us for our doom and destruction. अपना जिंदगी भैया दूसरों को संवारने से पहले अपने आप का संवार. दूसरों के जय से पहले खुद को जय करो. बहुत खतरनाक पॉइंट है ये, समझना. नाउ वायोर्दीपस्य मनसः गच्छतो ज्ञायते गतिः आगच्छतश्च भगवन् शरीरस्य कदाचन. So vayoho agamanam gamanam. We can know. Divasya agamanam gamanam we can know. Even manasaha agamanam gamanam we can know. But sharirasya gatihi gacchataha agataha cha na kadacha. Nobody can know about the coming of sharira, going of sharira. So many things in that. Two main things are when we are born, when we die, we don't know. One is the agatika. Other meaning is even when we are born, in which yoni we are born. 84 lakhs of yonis mein. We don't know. And what we will go through in that. We don't know in the sense what karmas we have done, what karma phala is due for us. Nobody can say. But one thing is certain, Shastra has told us, in this way you live, you will be safe. Follow that and be safe. Here, agachataha, gachataha, arrival and departure. And without saying, the in-between things of all modifications that happen to body, changes that happen for various reasons. As we said yesterday, day before, a person yesterday night very healthy, talking to everyone, wonderful. बस 10-11 तक गप्पे मारते, बस सुबह 5-6 बजे ब्रेन स्ट्रोक हो गया. Then he became a vegetable now, that's it. Within 10 hours. 10 hours में we estimate. अदरवाइज वो 1 मिनट में हुआ होगा. You understood the meaning of agachata, agachata? हट्टा कट्टा 80% पैरालिटिक अटैक हो गया. और suddenly is discovered to be with some severe disease. Within 1 month's time, become पतला दुबला. अरे कैसा हो गया रे? And when we are hearty, healthy, that time only we have not done sadhana. When diseases come, do we think we do it? साधना करने से देह दादा छूटने से even when roga comes, it has come to body. My mind has long been detached from it. It is engaged in Bhagwan Smaran and all. I know body को ऐसा कुछ ना कुछ होता ही है. It has happened millions of time to millions of jivas. मैं कोई exclusive नहीं हूँ, special नहीं हूँ. We can live with courage like that. How important are all these things to me? Well thought of a clear understanding how to relate with Sharira and what is not to be done, what is to be done. Okay, now comes very important shlokas. Ramji is guiding us. Each of the shloka needs more pondering, more times pondering than what we are doing here for it to enter into our heart and change wrong notions which we have, wrong habits of living we have. We have to put that effort. Remember, in the study of all our Shastras which we do, only how to open the book and a little sample only we are seeing. Satsang ki baatam, not sadhana, understanding. These Shastras repeatedly studied, the clarity, intensity becomes more. Then do sadhana and the result will come. But somehow we have chosen and came onto this path. One suggestion given, and each one can think about is it, leave not this path. Let any number of prarabdha created difficulties come. Must decide for it. A great from the human to divine, that evolving path God has put in front of us. Other than this, human to devata shariras or the naraka tiryak shariras, again human, इसी में कर्म फल से हम फंसी जाते. This is a different, the extra route. In even the city, there are some roads specially designed for the VIPs. Trespassers are prosecuted there. Others are not allowed in the cantonment areas, then the military areas, hospital zones sometime, or central government office areas, or the intelligence office areas are all highly sophisticated chemical laboratories or medical testing things. Very special. Everybody is not allowed. This spiritual path is that type. We are lucky we are taken in that. We have taken it by ourselves. Then leave it not. One thing is continuous prayer to Bhagavan. Bhagavan, I like this, I want this. Please continue putting me in this path. Take me not away from it. May I become more deep, intense, and involving so that the understanding becomes stronger, convictions become stronger. To such an extent that even you try to take me away, I'll not go away from this marg. And the actual understanding, actual sadhana, please see to it that it is happening in me. Let me evolve. Let me not be like me, the earlier one, like anyone in front of me. I'm seeing them from so many years in same world of Bhautikavada, world of relativity, world of देहवस्मी लेवल. बाप रे, मुझे उसमें से हटना है, उठना है. Prayers and our prayatna helps us. Okay. बद्धास्ताये शरीरेषु बद्धास्ताये जगत् स्थितौ तान् मोहमदिरोन्मत्थान् दिग्दिगस्तु पुनः पुनः. Sri Ramji says, those people who are intoxicated by the Madira of Moha, Digdigastu Punam Punaha, to those people pay upon, Dikkaraho, Dikkaraho. Moha Madira Unmattan, Tan Puna Puna Digdigastu. देखो very clearly. धिक्कार है उनका. In the sense, their life is being wasted. And with that audacity, Lord Rama is saying, because he is no more in that Moha Madira. The intoxicant of delusion is not consumed by him. So, moha madira utmattantan digastu punah punah, digastu punah punah. Who are they? What is the moha madira? These two things. Baddha asthaye sharireshu, baddha asthaye jagastito. Those who are bound by the astha, faith in the jagat, that it is permanent and it is giver of the sukha, and faith in the Sharira and its permanent, and imagining that it is the source of Sukha. These two aspects which they have, whoever have that, they are in the Moha Madira. Digastu Punah. Because its Dikara is not done by Rama. Their delusion makes their life Dikara Yukta. Dikkarita. Because the world is not same, continuously changing. How can you ask that in it? And in a Sharira also. Already said so many shlokas. एक में तो बताया भी था, इतने लाड प्यारे करके इसको इतना बड़ा करते हो. When I leave this and go, that body never comes with me. Such a akritagnya is this sharira. Why should I waste my time in pampering it? Remember one of these slokas? 3 days back we studied. Baddha astha ye shariresh. Those who have astha in sharira and bound by that wrong concept. That is the moha madira. The sharira can be shashvata, can be used for shashvata sukha. So too with the sharira toward the jagat. Here jagat means all the relative world of things and beings and situations. Those are the astha. That they are permanent, they are the source of happiness. And either of them, the jagat or sharira, will be supporting me for eternity. जिनका एक गलत वे भी है, they are in the intoxication of moha madira. Dig digastu puna puna. Why they are here? Because they have not used their intellect to correctly understand that this is not so. The hasta we can have only in the Paramatma Tattva and the Marga towards the Tattva through Guru and Shastra. इस पे हमें परम आस्था होना चाहिए. वो नहीं करे, that also one reason of धिक्कार. And जहाँ नहीं होना आस्था, we have there other reason of धिक्कार. दिग्दिगस्तु पुनः पुनः तान मद्रोत्मत्तान बद्धास्ताय शरीरेषु बद्धास्ताय जगत्स्थितौ तान मोहमदिरान पुनः पुनः दिग्दिगस्तु मदिरा उन्मत्तान तान मोहमदिरा उन्मत्तान दिग्दिगस्तु पुनः पुनः. Very correct, powerful श्लोक. Our says, we have forgotten our Sanskrit bhasha, इसलिए we are not able to fully enjoy. And no other language can convey this uh, depth of meaning as it is in Sanskrit. As I told you once, if you remember, it's only Sanskrit, it's a yoga bhasha, yogi bhasha, moksha bhasha. All other are bhoga bhashas. They're all bhoga bhasha, not moksha bhasha. They're all bandha bhasha. As much it is given in Sanskrit pakka. Helplessly Majburi Karma Gandhi. You may translate in other languages, and it is the power of the true knowledge that in that language also you mention it, you are translate it, you will understand it. There is a subject का power है, the tattva नामक subject का. No, somebody I can understand Vedanta in my language. That is a Vedanta's greatness, that it is available to be little understandable in your language. But basically, when you know Sanskrit, the feeling you get it, the direct way it hits the heart. No other bhasha can do it. So, we'll spend one life in thoroughly mastering Sanskrit bhasha. I तो will definitely do Baba. चाहिए मुझे mastery, so that all our shastras, the essence will be able to enjoy. It's an amrita, it's a nectar. Should not be needing any translation or commentary. सीधा पढ़ते ही हमको उसका सारा ग्रहण होना चाहिए. Okay, now understood. Moha madira unmattan dhigdigastu punah punah. Those who have asta in the sharira and jagat. When such topics are talked, what we have to be careful is be in the world to the extent required. Suddenly don't give it up. Reduce the demands, expectation from the world. सीमा कर लो अपने लाइफ को in this जगत में. Where I am required, I do that. For my survival, whatever little ईश्वर इच्छा he will give. बस उतना तो जरूर है. उसके अलावा everything else, as we are involved in the world, we have to withdraw from. We only have to direct ourselves for the divine. Next, very important shlokas, because बस अभी 8-10 श्लोकों में Sarga will end. Rama is giving important thoughts. One of them is this one. Those have asked in Deha and Jagat, they are Dhikkara, Dhikkara. Now remember, that's why in our slogans, nowadays I reduced saying it more, imagining you get bored about it. But if you remember 2 years back, almost we used to make you all repeat it, including myself. What is what? Jagad Mithya, Naham Dehosmi, Naham Jivosmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Sarvam Paramatmasti. We were doing it 2 years back. Because we did some practice that time, Bhagavan said, yeah, they're very, very good people. They deserve, therefore let them study. Yoga Vaashishtha karke, Bhagavan gave us this blessing. And in this, every sarga, every shloka, you see that alone. So this is an example. The one was Asta in Dehan Jagat, Dhikkar hai unka. Dhikkara is not done by Rama. They are dhikkarita by their own wrong astha. When they are in that moha madira unmatta. It's a moha, it's a delusion. How can continuously, constantly changing Sharira and Jagat, which are Jada, can give us Sukha, Shashrata Sukha? How can we have Astha on that? That how it is. Now next one. Naham dehasya no deha mamanayamaham dadha iti vishranta chittaye te mune purushottamaha samunirnetaro janaha. That word came no almost same like this. Very powerful, very direct, very clear, very easy because such thing we have heard 2 million times in our classes. First, Naham Dehasya. I don't belong to this Sharira. Naha Deha Mama. And the Sharira is not me. Mine, sorry, not mine. Solely, so to Mama na I am Aham Deha. And na I am not this Sharira also. ये मेरा नहीं, मैं उसका नहीं और मैं वो नहीं हूँ. न अहम देहस्य. I don't belong to this Sharira. No deho mama. Neither the deha belongs to me. Na I am aham. And I am not this at all. So I am not this by this ahamta tadatmya. With the Sharira is removed. And na mama by this mamata also given up. And by saying I don't belong to it, the slavery is cut asunder. मैं सोचता हूँ मैं देह का इसलिए देह जैसा नचाता है नाच रहा हूँ. So I am its slave. And I think it is mine. Therefore, again identifying with it. Through it, I am pursuing the sukha which is not coming. Therefore, again frustrated, miserable. That aspect is cut by saying that it is not mine. And by saying it is not me, totally I am the self. Towards that we are turned. That's why second line. Second line में कहते हैं इति विश्रांत चित्तायि. Now obviously when I say I am not the Sharira, then who am I? I am the pure self. And in that knowledge of the self, the one whose chitta is Vishranta, like Hanumanji. He just understood I am Rama Sevak, Rama my Swami. His chitta is Vishranta in that. Rama Seva is my Janma Lakshya. Understood the chitta Vishranti? Like the great master Vyasa Shankara Puja Gurudev. Our life is dedicated in serving the Sanatana Dharma. Once over there, Vishrant ho gaya chitta. I mean, no anxiety, no tension. In the same way, whose chitta become Vishranta Yukta because of two reasons. One, the Vyatirekata, given up the Asta with the Sharira and Jagat by saying, I don't belong to it, it doesn't belong to me, I'm not that. The second side is, I have discovered myself. Oh, this is me. And that me is so vast, so infinite, so changeless, deathless, birthless, miseryless, blissful. Therefore, iti Vishranta Chittaha ye. Te mune Purushottamaha. They are the Purushottamaha. Uttama Purushas. Now there is no Madhyama Purusha. Alternative. What is meant by this? If they are Uttama Purushas, what about all others? Sir? Only one category. Adhama Purushaha. Remember, this is not Gali. कि तुम अधम पुरुष हो क्योंकि तुम अपने आप को आत्मा नहीं मानते हो, तो अपने आप को शरीर मानते हो, शरीर का तुम मानते हो. गाली नहीं दे रहे हो. दैट इज द वे इट इज. द मनुष्य बनकर मोक्ष पुरुषार्थ के लिए ट्राई करने के बजाय इज इट नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ देह तादात्म्य दैट वी आर परस्यूइंग ओनली अर्थ काम. देन विद दैट इमेच्योरिटी डाइल्यूटेडनेस, if not we are called adama purusha, how can we be called as uttama purusha? Therefore, these are Purushottamaha in brackets, therefore others are Purushadhamaha, Narottamaha, Naradhamaha. Again I am repeating. I don't belong to this Sharira. Sharira doesn't belong to me and I am not Sharira. I am the self. In these four things, whose chitta become Vishranta, fully established. Because this is the ultimate to be known. There is nothing more. This is the highest. Such are Purushottama. Still who are bhatak rahe, first forgot the self. Second, they took themselves the body. Third, they became slave to the body. Then struggling to be happy with that. Adamaha, Purushadamaha. They are. Solution is repeatedly study Shastra, repeatedly contemplate. Then from heart, remove all those wrong notions. Moha madira ke asar ko nikal do. There is something when people are drunk and intoxicant, some antidote is there. I know buttermilk क्या कुछ वो लोग कहते हैं वो लेने से उसका कम होता है. So too we are in the moha madira aham devasmi. Take this the intoxication को remove करने वाला anti intoxicant of aham brahmasmi the शास्त्र अध्ययनम. फिर उस मोह मदिरा से बाहर आए. And you and I, those are right now in the class. Pray to God. Please, Lord, take us to those places in the company of those great saints and sages who teach us and highly inspire us to be exclusively in the path divine. Let me not be in the company of those people who make me drink this moha madira of upadhi tadatmya and jagat samsara jivan. मेरे को इधर से उठाओ ए भगवान. मुझे नहीं रहना इस संसार में फंसाने वाले जगह में, जगह लोगों के बीच में. Take me to those. Into that heaven of freedom, oh my Lord, let my country awake. और टैगोर जी ने लिखा है ना, where the mind is without fear, where the head is held high, and to that heaven of freedom, I was in the same way. Let us pray. Oh Lord, awaken me. ये सबके लिए करना उचित है. फिर भी let us pray for us and also to all. Lift all our attentions to that divinity. हो गया. नाहम देहस्य नो देहो मम न अयम अहम तथा इति विश्रांतचित्ताः ये मुने ते पुरुषोत्तमाः. Therefore others are purushadamaः. It's very clear, direct meaning. Allow it to sink inside. You know why it doesn't sink is simple. Lack of ekagrata, lack of chitta nirmalata, lack of astha, lack of that jignasa to deeply understand not only the literal meaning, the indicated meaning of the shastra. इसलिए ये ज्ञान अंदर जाता नहीं, रुकता नहीं, फिसल जाता रहता है लाइक मर्क्यूरी. We have to adjust our inner equipments suitable for becoming effective while studying such shastras. Let's see Shastra Jnana create that positive effect in us. Wonderful. One more sloka. Manavamana bahula manoramaha saritra matra baddhastham ghanti dosha dusho naram. So that moha word is to be brought here. See manavamana bahula. This whole life of humans identified with Sharira is bahula, filled with mana avamana. So sometimes mana, many times avamana. More specifically seen, we go for the mana, but we get more and more avamana only. And very spiritually seen, by identifying with the Sharira, we feel the mana yukta, arrogant, but it is a point of censuring or insulting. It is avamana only because by saying that I am Sharira, I am denying that I am Paramatma, the Supreme Self. तो मेरे को शरीर का अभिमान रहना, ये अभिमान है कि अवमान है बताओ. ये तो अवमान है. Isn't it? अवमान it is. Is it censuring? मान सोचते हैं हम, आई एम द बॉडी, बट यू आर डूइंग अपमान. Like in this world, anything if we say mine, this mana is doing apamana to the God because नथिंग बिलोंग्स टू अस। समझे ना बात? समझ इसी तरह के 3 लेवल का अर्थ देखना, मान अपमान बहुला का। वन इज व्हाट? मान apamana keep on coming and going. Second is go for the mana, but it is very temporary, but more apamana will come. Apamana means stumbling कहते हैं. Through the body I want to achieve something, but I get kicked only. That is apamana. The third one is this one. While doing the mana, by identifying with the sharira, शरीर का मान करते करते I am doing avamana paramatma. That way, mana apamana bahula. Then bahulabha manorama. टेम्पटिंग अस विथ सो मेनी ऑफ द लाभ, मनोरम युक्त लाभों को सामने टेम्प्ट करते हुए हमको बहुल मान अपमान देते हुए शरीर मात्र बद्धा, बाइंडिंग अस टू अहम शरीर ओनली तादात्म्य। सच पीपल आर अस्तम घनंती दोष दृशो नरम। The human being whose drishti is doshayukta, in which by identifying with the sharira, he thinks I'm only sharira, and in that only, in tempted by the bahulabha manorama, involved in the world, crushed under the lot of mana apamana of such people, this dosha drishti of jnana or the moha astham kananti, slowly it will be finishing that person. अस्तम ग्रंथि मतलब उसका खातमी देखेगा. खातमी is a word. Khatama. It will only make him end only. Thus Ajnana Drishti, the Moha Drishti, which we are discussing from last 3 shlokas, where Aham Devosmi is there. That is born about Moha and Ajnana. In that what it is doing? So many बहुलाभ मनोरमा हमारे सामने रख के टेम्प्ट करते हुए शरीर मात्र, आई एम ओनली द बॉडी, इन दैट वे मेकिंग अस बिहेव थ्रू द मान बहुमान मान बहुमान और मान अवमान अवमान, फाइनली वेरी टेक्स अस अस्तम ग्रंथि. ग्रंथि मीन्स मार ही देता है. Idea is people identify Sharira, going for the success in the world, in the tossing up of success, failure, happy, miserable, winner, loser. Where are they ending up? Only in the grave. सबको एक ही जगह लगाएंगे बाद में. Isn't it? So this Ajnana and Moha has this effect of tempting us with Labha Manorama, tossing us up and down through Mana Apamana, only finishes our age. What is the meaning of it here? Therefore, don't run for the Mana Apamana by getting tempted by Bahulava Manorama because of identity in the Sharira. Stop, pause, contemplate, and turn towards that which is permanent. So that all this kachara you will not be lost in. Very powerful shloka it is. Now one more shloka. है ना? हियर लास्ट चैप्टर का जो अहंकार है और यह शरीर तादात में है, अहंकार से होता है ना, दोनों मिलाकर भगवान हमको विचारण करा रहे हैं. What he says, powerful shloka. Sharira swabhrashainya pishachya peshala angaya ahankara chamatkrutya chalena chalita vayam. छलेन कपट से चलिता, cheated, deceived vayam we are. छलेन चलिता vayam. We are deceived and cheated by the chala kapata. How we are getting deceived or cheated? This is what. Sharira Shwabra Shaini. Sharira is a Shwabra. Shwabra, so many times we heard in this very text already 7-8 bar. Aya Shwabra means Garta, the pit, the ditch. The Sharira is like a pit or the ditch. Sharira Shwabra Shaini. Who is staying in this? Pishachya. The Pishachi. कौन द पिशाची है? इस शरीर नामक श्वभ्र में अहंकार. And this ahankara, peshala anga, then chamatkritya. You know, this ahankara has peshala angata and it has got so many chamatkaras. And through those chamatkaras and patience, patience is beauty. Angata Chalena. And it is all doing this chala kapata because none of these are real. And Chalita, how we are deceived because we thought all of that is real. Hope you are able to catch that example. Mm. It is like, in the old Chandamama stories and all, one Pishachi coming in a beautiful form, tempting this man, and then he follows her, then she takes him into a gufa, then मार के खा लेती. ऐसी स्टोरी चंदामा में बहुत होते थे. He was, she will tempt with something or she will show some fragrant smell, invites there, आइए आइए. आने के बाद it will show her विकृत रूप and kills. So that Shobra is the Sharira, Garta. And Pishachi Kone Ahankara. And what it is? Peshalanga, beautifully decorated. Then the second one is what? Uh, Chamatkritya, by showing us sore chamatkar vagara. The best example is Putana. है तो राक्षसी पूतना राक्षसी बाला गातिनी but Peshala Anga, didn't she come so beautifully? And Chamatkara, how lovingly she used to talk to all as if she belongs to that family only. Then what is her job? Balagahatini. She was appointed by the Kamsa to kill the children who are less than 10 days age. Because अभी अभी कृष्ण का जन्म हुआ और the sound came, then it was found to be a baby girl. Then he tried to kill her. That Adi Parashakti Ashtabhuja, having gone into the sky, she said loudly, "Your killer is already born." दैट मीन्स व्हाट बॉर्न समवेयर पता नहीं इन लोगों ने कहाँ भेजा होगा तो हुआ रहा 10 डेज से पहले तो डिलीवरी तो नहीं हुआ तो 10 डेज के अंदर जो भी बच्चे मारो लाइक दिस स्पेशल आकार चमत्कृति से शी वॉज गोइंग ऑन किलिंग सो मेनी चिल्ड्रन थिंकिंग देम टू बी कृष्णा कृष्णा शी वॉज अपॉइंटेड फॉर दैट in the same Peshalanga, she came looking well dressed in garments and all so cute. अब उसको देख के सबको हैरान हो गए जिसे कि मैं दूध देना चाहती हूँ. Sixth day it was of the child. Then they said motherly she is. Because all Gopikas also, elderly ones, Yashoda Maya wale. Many of them Bhagavan ko Krishna ko दूध पिलाए. Not only Yashoda Ma. So she was seen so beautiful, they allowed her to. Once she took him, started giving him poison. और तो भगवान पॉइजन को रक्त को उसे प्राण को भी हर लिया मुक्ति दिया. She is lucky that way to be killed by Krishna to get moksha. But our example of Putana is not for all that. The meaning of Peshalanga Chamatkriti. Beautifully expressing and Chamatkara. The mesmerizing and various traps nowadays. The people are trapped into the world. Isn't it? How many thousands of traps? The Dalal Street Wala traps. The Bitcoins Wale traps. Then you invest this much, एक साल में 3 गुना हो जाएगा वाला traps. And those who come, पेशालांगा पेशा ही वैसा होता है उनका. Then चमत्कार, they give this proof, that proof and all that. ऐसे होता है all sales representative. पेशालांगा, well decorated, suited, booted, coated, tied, and then चमत्कार. Our product is so great, so that, and you buy it अगले घर लाने के बाद उसमें कुछ है ही नहीं. The best thing is all packed products. I am not against anything. Example, कुछ 50 रुपए का एक देते हो वेफर्स का पैकेट. उसमें कितने वेफर होते हैं? आधा आलू भी नहीं होता. एक आलू को आप छीलोगे प्रॉपर साइज वाला एटलीस्ट 40 50 और 30 लेयर्स तो आएंगे 20, उसमें 20 भी नहीं रहेंगे. बट पेशल आकार चमत्कार सीइंग ऑल द कलर वी सो मेनी एनी एग्जांपल. I am not against anything or favor anything. Everybody should live a noble life. Don't cheat others. One day you will be cheated also. So the ahankara is the pisachi, sharira is shabra, and that ahankara with his it's a peshala anga and chamatkara. The peshala anga of ahankara is what? Very difficult to describe. Some 25 30 days back in the morning class we discussed little about it. We are so much mesmerized and deluded by our own ego, deluded. Ki we just think we are an ego, whereas we are the self, which is there everywhere. Therefore, there is no speciality in me, but that ego in me, considering itself to be special, with all nonsense, with all incapacities, with all lazinesses, without achieving anything. But Peshalanga, it's like every Bebakov likes his own ego. The reverse is what? Whoever is loving his ego is a Murak number one. How can there be ego when everything is one Bhagavan? And the whole world of conflicts and clashes, whether it is intercontinental, international, intranational, only because of this ahankar. Within house, between wife, husband, children, एक ही है अहंकार बस. And this ahankara has got the support of moha, vasanas, and the buddhi is sold out to them. Then it plays all chamatkara. शरीर शब्रसायिन्या पिशाच्या पेशलांगया अहंकार चमत्कृत्या छलेन चलिता वयम. Chala kapat. No, this is not like small children. Mother, father are busy in fighting. कोई आए वो बच्चे को चॉकलेट टॉफी दिखाते, वो ऐसे ऐसे करके वो चॉकलेट के लिए जाएगा, देखिए ना. पेशलांगा चमत्कार. ये छले ने चलिता है एक्सप्लेनिंग. कपट से हम चीट किए गए हैं, जा रहे हैं कंटिन्यूस. We are being cheated. Okay, now we have done 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shlokas are there. Tomorrow we will do them. हो जाएगा. Tomorrow we'll do the 18th, 19th we'll start day after. Let us this way, as we have now, have that patience to sit, stay, apply ourselves and listen. Why we can't sit and listen is we are tired and exhausted in the world. Therefore, conserve your energy and time by taking good rest and by not involving in anything which is not required. A spiritual seeker के लिए must. Otherwise, with all interest, he comes to the class, but no preparation of conserving energy. Therefore, either he goes into sleep or runs away from the class in moments time. Then miss such a great opportunity. I know subject is not as easy and entertaining like any of the kathaएं. शबरी का कथा करके रुलाना, सुदामा कथा कह के रुलाना, सारे मजे मजे लगते. But this is not like that. This is very heavy dose. I know that. Very tough to listen, understand. Forget about practicing because हमारा पूरा सपोर्ट ही खींचा जा रहा है इसमें. वी आर लिविंग होल लाइफ कंफर्टली एज अहम देहोस्मि. और यहाँ बोलते ना हम देहा ना हम देहस्य अहम न देवम मम देहा. न मेरा शरीर है, मैं शरीर का हूँ, ना मैं शरीर. जिसके आधार पर हम खड़े हैं, हमारा आधार स्तंभ इज बीइंग पुल्ड हियर. हु विल सिट इन दिस क्लास? पागल लोग थोड़ी है. हाँ, दोस्त क्लासेस वेयर यू आर टोल्ड ये पूजा करो, वो पैसा मिलेगा, वो करो, ये बिजनेस होएगा, एंड तुम्हारा 25वां शादी हो जाएगा. दे विल गो टू दोस प्लेसेस because they are entertaining and fulfill और desire fulfilling वाले लेक्चर हो रहे हैं. इधर बेस ऑफ ऑल डिजायर से शरीर तादाद पे उसी को यहाँ काट रहे, खींच रहे. who will be interested in this study? We know that. Yet we have taken up that vow not for anybody but for our own selves. That this is a treatment given to us by the God and blessings also by the God, that He is maturing our heart. Like a cancer is there. First, the part where cancer is there or even the body should be able to receive that medicine. अब मेडिसिन लगाते हो रिएक्ट किया तो वो कब जाके क्योर करेगा? तो वी आर इन द कैंसर ऑफ इग्नोरेंस डिल्यूजन. This satsanga medicine we are trained to receive. When the medicine goes on being received, then the disease gets reduced. है ना? There are some chronic diseases, long time diseases, जिंदगी भर उसके दवा लेना पड़ता है. This ignorance and delusion are diseases for lives together. Therefore, medicine is only Shastra Dhanam, that too of this level. The high dose it is. In medicine also there is a mild dose, mediocre dose, heavy dose होते हैं. The one who can tolerate heavy dose is given. नहीं रिएक्ट कर रहा है तो वो कम करो उसका. अच्छा 200 mg नहीं ले रहा है वो 100 mg लगा. 100 mg डॉक्टर साहब बढ़ा तो 50 दे दो, बस 3 बार लेने को बोलना. कुछ होता है ना कि दवाइयों में heavy dose, middle dose and mild dose. It is a heavy dose, we know that. But let's see, let us try. If not 100%, 1% it may go inside us. And let's have faith in Rama, Vaashishtha, Vishwamitra, Valmiki, our gurus, they will empower us to be able to study it. Let us study first. That satisfaction itself is great. Then next level कहेंगे पढ़ तो लिया यार, समझ में नहीं आया, दोबारा पढ़ो. समझ तो आ गया लेकिन साधना नहीं किया, और बार पढ़ो, अब करो. Those inspirations will come to us. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Nadattar Suryo Bhati Na Chandra Tara Nema Vidya. Om Narayana Dasaratam Om Brahma. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोल समस्त ऋषिमुनि देवता गण की जय. बोल समस्त श्रुति स्मृति पुराणिता शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पति हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. Thank you, friends. Wonderful is your participation. Let us be regular in our study. Steadily study करो. In Hindi, in 5 minutes, we are going to study Shivananda Lahari. Please join.